A short history of the MGLs. It all began in 1986, but to get the full story we have to go back a few years. In 1974, a young man by the name of Ken Barker is ordained a priest for the Diocese of Canberra-Goulburn. Father Ken really had no idea what God had planned when he started working in a country parish. While he was studying for the priesthood, he had come across a charismatic prayer group. Initially, he was very skeptical of this group and wanted nothing to do with them, but God had other plans. In 1983, Father Ken attended a charismatic priest retreat and had an experience of the Holy Spirit which changed his faith forevermore. During this time, he was very involved with a youth group in Canberra. Before he knew what was happening, the young people in this group also experienced the same encounter with the Holy Spirit, and these kids were now begging to go to church and to become holy. Around this time, 3 young men approached Father Ken, saying that they wanted to become priests but still be involved in the charismatic lay community that they were working with. This was unheard of at the time, so Father Ken suggested that they get together to pray about what God was doing. So their discernment began in the most natural place of all, a pizza shop. Each week they met for dinner and then spent an hour in prayer before the Blessed Sacrament to see what God was trying to do with them. Initially they felt that this might become a new style of diocesan priesthood, but it quickly became clear that this was meant to be a new form of consecrated life. After a year of prayer, Father Ken approached the bishop to see if he could get approval for this new work. Against all odds, the bishop gave the thumbs up. So on February the 3rd, 1986, Father Ken and the 3 young men moved into a house to begin this new way of life. They prayed for a name, and they felt that they should be called the Missionaries of God's love. Their symbol was to be the cross and the flame, symbolizing the love of God shown on the cross and poured out on the world at Pentecost. Over the years, many men joined and were sent out on mission across Australia and throughout the world. After 28 years, the Vatican decided that it was time to give official approval to this new work, and so the MGLs were officially declared a religious institute. The history of the MGLs is still being written, and every day the brothers pray for more men to join so that this work can continue to spread around the world.